Look like you got any tickets?
No passport, no check-in.
Next stop, Italy. We shall see you on the road to the ferry terminal. Last fill up of the trip in Greece.
Yeah, 149.9.
149.9, yeah. So I think we've got about half a tank left. So what we'll do is we will fill her up because I think it's probably going to be more than that in Italy, do you think?
I reckon.
Yep, and just over there is water. So we will fill up with water as well. We're going to need to go into Igoumenitsa, aren't we, to get some LPG.
LPG, food, shopping, ready for the ferry at 00:45.
Yeah. We're at Igoumenitsa ferry port now, and it is super confusing. So we're going to go through this all with you, but we went through with the booking on our phones because obviously we had no access to a printer because we booked it while we were here. We swiftly got turned around and told we had to go back to the terminal building, which is all the way over there, and then we've got to get the tickets printed out, so that's got to be done. Then we take the paper tickets back to them and hopefully they'll let us in. We're going to leave you the what 3 words for the entrance because it's a little bit sketchy to find.
Oh shit.
And Paul nearly went down a one-way straight into the path of a car.
Alright.
Yeah, so this is quite confusing, isn't it? It is confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is not Dover. This is definitely not Dover. So, right.
Yeah, so we're going back up there.
Next thing, I did see that terminal building though.
That's
so
fine. It's where the foot passengers go, isn't it?
yeah, I think the booking's in your name, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
go
so
in.
you'll have to go in because it's in your name.
It's fine. We'll find out where I get my ticket printed or if it costs anything, of course.
They all speak English. I mean, the guy who just spoke to us, he was very abrupt, but he could speak very good English. So yeah, he clearly has to tell dozens of people an hour to turn around and go back. But yeah, it's a good.
It would make sense if they had a sign on the gate: "Do not enter unless you have a printed ticket."
Or they don't send you tickets and they just say on the email, do not try to get on because they do not want to look at your e-ticket. They're not interested. So right, we're going to get this right this time. It looked like there's plenty of parking outside the terminal building though, so I had a feeling this wasn't going to be super easy. But
No.
it's all good learning, and it's you can follow us and then you don't have to make the mistakes we're making. I don't know what they're doing. They're on a roundabout, aren't they? They've just stopped still.
No, it's just it is a weird junction.
Alright. Okay, here comes the terminal building. I'll just show you what it looks like. So it's this blue building here. So just go in, Paul should be able to run in, get the tickets. That is right.
Okay, so I'm assuming I don't need any money to.
No, yeah, I think you just take your phone. And,
But as he said, that is your phone. This is my phone. That is your private. Oh, okay. I'll leave you there.
he was
then.
very passionate about phones. So off he goes to go and sort our tickets out. Hopefully we will be allowed to check in. That'll be quite good. No idea what time our ferry's going. I'm going to say tonight, but it's actually early hours of tomorrow morning now. It's meant to leave at 11. And now I think the very last thing we heard, it was 1:15 in the morning. Right, he appears to be coming back with no tickets.
No passport, no check-in. No, I said, oh, I need to print a ticket. She says, well, it depends. And I looked at her a bit funny going, huh? I make joke.
Okay.
Okay. I won't make one too because you've probably got a taser, but there you are.
Right, okay.
Okay.
I make note. Right, okay. Well, you got all the passports now, and you definitely don't need me.
No.
Right.
I did ask her that. Right, see you.
Good luck! Third time lucky. Will he come back with the tickets this time? Never complain about Dover, the Dover-Calais crossing again. It's smooth compared to this. There we are. Right. Hopefully he's gonna get the tickets. Okay, I can see him coming. He looks like he's got something in his hand. So I think he might have cracked it this time and we might have the tickets. Yes, I can definitely see tickets.
Right, that's yours.
Yeah?
Here's your passport.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's mine. Here's yours. You've got to get out and walk.
You are kidding.
Nope. You've got to get out and walk, and your entrance is out there, basically over there, just beyond the terminal.
Yeah.
And you meet me at the port, and I've got to go to lane 12, terminal 12, whatever it is. You won't miss it. Obviously, you'll see me there. I can keep the dogs with me, but you've got to walk. So you have to get out my bus. I've got to go to the port and you've got to go there.
Did she really say that, or are you just making me do this?
Up to you.
That's
but,
mad.
Up to you, but
Right,
the guy over
so-
there will kick you out. We've got until 11:30, but I suggest we just get in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about what I have to do. Right, so you got to go over there and I got to go over there somewhere.
Yes. You go out of the building and you turn left about 50 metres and you go in there. That was her description to me. I haven't got a clue what it looks like or what it is. It's all a little bit strange, isn't it?
Well, it's not the easiest. Right, so I shall go off and do that. You do your bit, and at some point we will meet up. I better take my phone just so that I've got something I can ring you on.
Yeah, well, I'll be in lane 12.
Right, I'm now off to go and try and check myself in. This is the weirdest setup ever. I don't have any clue why they're setting Paul off in the van on his own, and I've got to go walk to a completely different place in the port, and I've got to go through on my own. Weird. Anyway, let's go. Sorry, do you know where I have to go? Hello. Say hello to the strays. Right, I have no clue where I'm going. I think he says I'm going the wrong way. I'm coming with, are you? Maybe it's down here, I don't know. Let's see if it's in here. I've got a feeling it was back the way, wasn't it? Was it back the way? Come on then, let's go and try it back the way again. Yeah, he's coming with me. Yeah, I think it was through. Because I'm sure he said go round the side of the building, but maybe he didn't. Right. I think it's through here. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't think you can come with. I don't think you can come with. You're lovely, aren't you? Probably got lots of fleas. Right, I'll probably have to turn this off now. That's me through the other end then. Nothing special in there. Ah, here's Paul. I have no idea why they had to do that. I got through.
Yeah, well, we had a man with a torch looking in the cupboards.
Oh, what was he looking for?
Stowaways, I guess.
Got my snacks.
He said if a dog food and
Yeah, you'll get licked. That's us then. That was a
experience.
it was a very complex experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Did they tell you what time the ferry's coming?
Yeah, she said it is 50 minutes later. Half an hour later, I just nodded and agreed nicely and said,
Okay.
yeah, whatever, it comes when it comes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, you turn up, you can't be in the van. I can, because I'm the driver. You got to walk through the passenger terminal.
Yeah.
And me and the girls go through, and you do get searched.
Yeah, there was a lot of people in the passenger terminal with their dogs though.
Yeah,
So that's the way it goes. If you book a ticket, it's going to be, they email you an e-ticket. Don't even try to go through the port with the e-ticket. Go to the terminal building straight away, get the tickets, then clearly one of you is going to have to go through on foot, the other one can take the van through.
Don't forget, when you take your phone to print your ticket, take your passport.
Oh yeah, and they needed the dog's passports as well, did
Yes,
they?
dog's passport,
Yeah.
your passport, and your passenger's passport. Even though the passenger doesn't have to be with you, take everything you got.
Yeah.
Go in, pack in, a bit of heat, job done.
Yeah, so that was very confusing, but anyway, we're here now and we've got a bit of a wait now, so I think we'll just have a sit and a chill and watch some TV and...
No, sit in the chill, and yeah, your van does get searched. Man with a torch comes in, open your cupboards, open your loo. Are the dogs friendly? No, he left. No, he had a good look around.
Look at that. That's the business, isn't it?
It's a bruiser.
Yeah, it's like several of the things that have pulled us out on this trip. Here it comes. So it's 1:45 in the morning and the ferry is just arriving behind me. And so hopefully we'll be getting on in a minute because we're absolutely knackered and want to go to bed. Yeah, so it's been a long old day. And then last night we didn't sleep very well because it was so hot and we couldn't have the windows of the van open because it was windy. Well, we've already broken one window in the wind, so yeah, we couldn't have them open, but it was a hot wind and it was absolutely boiling last night. We just couldn't sleep. It was so hot, we were just sweating. So none of us have slept very well. It's been a long day. This ferry's later than it should have been and we are ready to get on it and go straight to bed. So hopefully we'll be able to get on it in a minute. Right, we're on, we're in, it's time for bed. We hope we're all going to sleep tonight and we'll see you in the morning. Imagine waking up, getting up, pulling your blinds up. This is what we see. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? Just getting out the door of the motorhome. There we are. Unfortunately, this isn't our motorhome. Our motorhome is actually in the depths of the ship, in the dark, with a view of a bus on one side and a lorry on the other. So if you were going to put your dog into kennels on this ship, this is where they would come. say I wouldn't put anything in these, and nobody has. It's very, very noisy. There is a doggy sand pit, but, well, my two aren't impressed. Our issue at the moment is trying to get these two to do a wee, and it's lunchtime and they've not done one since last night and they are just not having it.
Not happy chappies, are you?
No. I think we can safely say they're not loving ship life. Good afternoon. We've had our lunch, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Just putting the tomatoes away.
Yeah. We've had our lunch. We think it's lunchtime. We're not entirely sure what time it is, are we really?
Well,
our watches say what?
Watches say what, 2 o'clock?
The watches say 2 o'clock. But obviously we're going to be losing an hour.
Yep.
Yeah, losing an hour when we get to Italy. So I'm not sure if the clocks have changed or what's happening. Yeah, it's just hanging around really. I don't know if you could just hear in the background there, but this is why this particular park up has been such a pain in the arse. Right in front of us, right in front of us are 2 doors, and they're both metal, and when anyone goes through them they have the worst squeak ever and they bang, and unfortunately where the door is right where I sleep. So yeah, that went on, but we did sleep through it, didn't we?
Aye.
We can report there have been no wheeze. Still no wheeze.
No wheeze.
They're going to explode. I spoke to another guy. I was walking around the deck and I got chatting to a guy with a Labrador and he couldn't get his to wee either, so I don't think it's
it's not uncommon, is it?
It's not an uncommon problem. Would you travel like this again?
No.
No,
Again,
neither would
no.
I. The only way I would do it is the much shorter crossing where it's Igoumenitsa to Bari, and that is, it takes from midnight until 9 AM, and I think that's probably bearable, but I wouldn't do this again, not with dogs.
No, because the area where you're meant to take them for wheeze and exercise is horrid.
Yeah.
You know, as you said earlier on, they'd be better off swimming.
Oh yeah.
Swim over.
After what I saw down there, it would be kinder to just chuck them in and let them swim to where you're going, because I was no way I would put anything in those cages. They're not covered properly, so if the sun's shining, it's hot in there. They're metal, it's so loud. So please don't book your dogs onto the onboard kennels, because they're vile. So yeah, it was chaotic. I would say the booking system is
Completely disorganised.
yeah, totally disorganised. I wasn't impressed at all with the booking system. When we got here yesterday, that was not very good either. It sounds like we're really moaning, doesn't it?
Oh, I think it's just luck.
Sounds like we're really moaning, and we're not really moaners. So what we're doing this, the only reason we're doing this is we're knocking 1,000 miles potentially off the journey that we were going to take back.
It's 1,000 miles off the journey, and we had a bit longer in Greece.
Yes, and that was important to us to get some more time in Greece, so rather than having to take off. Now if we'd gone back the way we came, our budget would not be in question. We would do it, wouldn't we?
We would, so we're still
Because we
trying
got to the halfway point to Greece and we had half the money left. So great. Unfortunately, this cost us quite a lot to knock off that time, to give us the extra time in Greece. But let's face it, it's give and take. Now, we don't have a lot of money left to last 3 weeks to get home. In fact, I think it's just over. I mean, that's... I don't think that's possible. However, we do have a completely full diesel tank. We've got completely full LPG. The cupboards are groaning with food, so we won't pay for hookup or campsites, will we? So I think we might be able to do this. So Mr. Reds is out there WD-40 in the hinges, which probably is a bit too late, but the next person, you can thank us later. Hey!
Right, time to make up the electrics. But one strange thing about this is the sockets are up there. And on board is a big long pole with a hook on the end that you've got to use to hook your socket down. And it's like the game at the fairground, hooking the ducks. Will you get one, won't you get one? It's a real pain. But again, there's enough to go around, just directly above your head. There was a bit of a scramble, but there's more than enough left over. And it's a 3-pin socket, not 2-pin, 3-pin, so it's direct UK socket. Right. We've got to get it back up there.
It's oh, it's a windy thing, is it? Pull it down, see if it... Maybe it just goes up slowly on its own. Yeah, so we are over here. So here's us, and here's the metal doors. So this door squeaks and bangs all night with people backwards and forwards, and my head is there. So yeah, it was not the best. You can see there's quite a few of us squeezed on here. I think I'm going to need my coat on.
Yeah, almost out there.
No, not at all.
I don't think that's going up.
I don't know why that's not.
Round, isn't it?
Well, the staff will have to do it. They'll notice it's hanging down.
Will they give it monkeys?
Well, there's not a lot you can do about it, is there?
No, of course
I mean, it looks like they're meant to spring up, but
yeah, well, I pulled it all
yours
the way.
is, that one is different from the other
Yeah,
three.
I pulled it all the way down and then back up again, but it won't go.
Right. Okay. No, you're not coming out.
No, you're not.
Tell you what, I went to have a look over the side. Can't see any land at all.
I know, we're all getting excited, but
I can't see anything that's, unless it's on the other side of the ship, but I can't see why it would be on the other side. Oh, Dolly. Right, so here we are in darkness in the middle of the ship. It's time to get off, and Anek Lines, chaotic. It looks like they've been making some really big vehicles just reverse off, which I've never heard of before on a roll-on, roll-off ferry.
there's a nice shot out the window for you now that they're just turning.
Yeah, they're turning
We're doing
vans
3-point turns.
round. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Hang on, he's waving now.
That's the coach next door, I think. Or is that me?
No,
Me?
I think that's you.
No, it's not me.
It's not you.
No, it's not me. I got
Oh no,
people-
it's the car behind. It's the van
Yeah.
behind.
Gee.
Did we mention we're not doing this again?
Oh no, we're not doing this
No.
again.
I don't know what we. Well, I guess we'd have left Greece early, wouldn't we? And now we've arrived in Italy and discovered that the Grand Prix in Imola has been cancelled for this weekend due to flooding, and there's apparently some very, very bad weather coming to Italy. So we've got quite sketchy signal at the moment, so we can't work out what's happening, but hopefully soon. Right, big lorry going.
Wow.
I think he's gone forwards by the look of him.
Yeah, they
If
parked-
not, he's confident reversing
No.
at Speens.
Reverse
And guess what?
by
These dogs have
itself, didn't they?
still
Crazy.
not had a wee. 18 hours later. Oh, next door's going. He's reversing.
alles rechts.
Oh, we're going to be so glad to get off this ferry. Yeah.
No, he's coming back. No. I can see what he can't see, and he told me to go back, and there's vans moving behind me.
What, the guy that was next to us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lorry coming back at me now, let's see.
Oh, thank God. And hello, Italy. We've arrived the day after the floods in northern Italy, and unfortunately a lot of roads are blocked and there's more rain coming. Yeah, everything's underwater, but look how it's lifted the concrete. We need to get out of Italy. The tourist boards around here have said not to travel, but the rain's not going to stop.